She's behind Mr. Morrison right there. Isn't that fantastic? And then let's see here. Next week, during the evenings, we've got some, thank you, Mr. Morrison posted that Sign Up Genius. We have some parades to go by and see the seniors. They're split up across Monday through Friday. So we've got groups that we're going to see on Monday and some more on Tuesday, et cetera. We're going to try to get to all of you. So kind of pay attention to what evening we're going to be seeing your groups, especially you seniors, so that you can be home. We've got a gift bag for you, some things that are in there. And it's just going to be fantastic to see you, even though we are still social distancing. I'm going to kick this to Mr. Morrison for just a minute.
I do that literally all the time. It's so great. I love that I do that. I'm really good at Zoom. We're going to have an icebreaker here. It's going to be about 5 to 10 minutes of band trivia. Every single question is 5 points. It's an honor system, so just keep track. There are like probably less than 20 questions. Mr. Landis, whenever you have them, go ahead and he's going to share his screen with you, and we'll see who is the smartest human inside our band program. Question number 1.
Hold on. Can't click past this tab. Hold on.
This is great.
Don't look at my Banquet notes. All right, here we go. Let me move this guy and present. Maybe. There we go.
Boom. Band trivia. Yeah, you don't need to type them in the chat. If you want to try to be the first person to type them in the chat, kudos to you, but we're not awarding extra points. So it's 5 points per question. Next slide. Make sure we got all the rules going. Yeah, so make sure you just keep track of your total points and then multiply it times 5. Here we go. Question number 1. Which of the following ways has Mr. Balch not been involved with band? A, director, B, flagline, C, marching tech, or D, performer? Here's 10 seconds.
Marching tech. Flagline. Marching tech. Tech. Are you supposed to say it out loud?
No, Morgan, we're not supposed to say it out loud. The answer is B.
What?
B, marching tech.
Oh, yeah. B. We said that.
Mr. Balch has never been a marching tech before, but he has been on flagline before. Trick question. All right, Mr. Landis, next question.
What is the name of my dog? We have A, Coco. A. C, Chewbacca. Please do not say the answer. D, Cameron Jr. And you're right. It's Bear. Also give him a good old follow at Bear Landis. He's got a pretty awesome Instagram. Ooh, that picture right there.
I remember him because I nearly tripped over him when we did our 8th note painting party.
Yeah,
or I did trip over him.
That's the dog. He's very trippable. All right, Mr. Balch, if you'll read question 3 for us.
How long has Mr. Balch taught music? Is it A, 29 years, B, 30 years, C, 32 years, or D, 35 years? Here's your 10 seconds. It starts now.
Don't say it out loud.
All right. Boom! 32 years.
What a glorious 32 years that has been. Look at that cute picture of them at Pearl Harbor.
All right, Mr. Morrison, you're up.
Here we go. What instrument did our own marching tech, Miss Nelson, play when she was in KM4B? A, French horn. B, flute. C, trumpet. D, trombone. 5 seconds.
And stop. Here we go. It is.
French horn, section A, letter A. Look at her. That's her as a drum major. Next question, Mr. Landis.
Question 5. What college did Miss Jones attend? A, Texas A&M. B, Baylor. C, Sam Houston, Eat 'em Up Cats. D, Mary Hardin Baylor. And the answer is D, Mary Hardin Baylor.
I don't know their mascot is.
Which of the following statements about Mr. Landis is false? A, Mr. Landis has a twin. B, his wife is a music therapist. C, Mr. Landis is a triplet. Or D, his first degree is music education. 10 seconds now.
And the answer is C. I actually am a twin, but not a triplet.
Yep.
Got 'em.
All right, Mr.
All right,
Morrison.
next question. How many steps are between the two hashes on the field? You know, we're talking traditional military steps here. We're not talking that 8 to 5 mess. We're talking that 6 to 5. The only way. A12, B16, C18, or D24. 3 seconds.
And time.
B16. I hope you're getting all these right. This is how you get into band next year. Next question, Mr. Landis.
What is Mr. Lloyd's middle name? A, Colson. B, David. C, Michael. D, James. 5 seconds. And stop. The answer is A, Colson, and a very unique spelling, if I might add. Mr. Balch, you're up.
How many levels are there on the band tower? A, 2, B, 2.5, C, 3, or D, 10? How many levels? You got 2 seconds. Ready? Go. 1, 2. Answer is go.
2.
Only 2. Some of you put 3. I thought it was 10. You're wrong. There are 10 steps.
Mr. Morrison, you're up.
Next. What is the name of our head Philly instructor? Tricky. Is it A, Miss Lewis, B, Miss Pelfrey, C, Coach Van, or D, Miss Morris? What is the answer? 5 seconds. The answer is A, Miss Lewis. We love our Phillies. That's so right. Mr. Landis, to you.
All right, question 11. Which of the following is not one of our band 6 pillars? Shame of you if you get this wrong. A, grit. B, service. C, respect. And D, leadership. 5 seconds. And time. The answer is B, service. I mean, who could forget the legendary Grit Squad?
It's important, but it's not a pillar. Next.
How many yards are on a football field not counting the end zone? A, 50, B, 80, C, 100, or D, 120? 2 seconds, go. 1, 2.
Boom. 100 yards.
100 yards. You go to the 50 and you go out of the 50. Wow, that makes so much logical sense. Some of you got that wrong. Next question.
Awkward.
What is the name of Mr. Tatum's cat? If you don't know, you definitely don't follow him on Instagram. Is it A, Simba, B, Drake, C, Leonardo, D, Derek? 5 seconds, go. The answer is Derek, and it's literally the kindest cat I've ever met in my life. Next question.
All right, what region are we in? A, 28, B, 33, C, 34, D, 43. I think I read all those right. 3 seconds. And time. B, region 33. Big 3-3. Mr. Balch, you're up.
What area are we in? This is area marching. Area C, area E, area F, or area G? I find that funny that we would have A, B, C, D, and then C is on there twice, E, F, G. So what area are we in? 2 seconds, go.
Northwest, Jack.
And the answer is, yep, area F.
All right.
What is the name of Miss Kendrick's, aka previously known as Miss Mac's baby? A. Alex. B. Sebastian. C. Kendrick. D. Arthur. I don't know. What is it? 5 seconds on the clock. The answer is Arthur. And what a cute baby.
Look at him.
Doesn't have an Instagram yet, but one day you'll follow. Next question.
Which of the following is Mr. Balch's Instagram handle? A. D-Dog Maestro. B. D. Balch. C. Destry.Balch. Or D. Daddy Destry. Personal fan of the last one. 3 seconds, go. And go, it is D-Dog Maestro. Give him a big old follow.
The one and only.
All right.
Thank you guys for playing. Good job. Okay, what we want you to do is tally up your points. Each question was 5 points. So I want you to give a thumbs up on the screen if you got at least 30 points. Go, at least 30. 6 questions? Michael Hansen got one. Mr. Balch got one. Raphael. Okay, at least 30 points. 6 questions. All right, how many of you got at least 40 points? Give me the applause button. The applause button. 40 points. Too easy. 60 points. How many of you got 10 questions right? 60? Am I starting too low? Dang, okay. 80 points. 80 points.
Ooh.
100 points. Give me a thumbs up. 100 points. 100 points. 120 points. 125 points. 130.
Did we have that many questions?
Caitlin, how many points did you get?
It was 85 in total.
Let's give it up for all the ones who won. Good job. Good job. Moving forward. All right. Mr. Landis.
All right, guys. Next, we're going to move on to some student speeches. If you look up at the top right of all your videos, you can switch the camera to speaker view. I recommend you do that so you can see their lovely faces as they give their speeches. First up, we're going to have our drum majors. I will hand this off to Mr. San Johnson.
Hi, everyone. I just wanted to say thank you all for being here. It means a lot that we still get to have this community and being together, even though we're also separated. And I wanted to thank the directors and the band for supporting me so much and giving me the opportunity to be your drum major. It's been an amazing experience, and I wouldn't give it up for the world. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Sean. All right, next up we have Miss Rochelle Wilshire.
There we go. Hey, band, it's good to see you all. I miss you all so much. I just want to say thank you so much. Just like Sean said, it's been such an honor leading you all. I don't know, I wanted to give a shout out to our senior class. We've been through a lot. I wanted to go through the years, freshman year. Wow, we went to New York and performed in Carnegie Hall, and we had our first area finals year, and sophomore year we went through Harvey, which was pretty intense at Summer Creek, and then junior year we went to Hawaii and we had another area finals performance, and then senior year we went to the first time in 6 years at NAMBY, which was really, really cool to be a part of. And I just wanted to say thank you all for sticking through it all 4 years. It's been so much fun being with this class, and I can't wait to see what we all do in the future. And I just wanted to say that the rising seniors, juniors, and sophomores, you all are going to be in the very best hands next year with Dawson and Ben as your new drum majors. Sean and I passed down the baton a couple days ago, and it was so cool to see that. I just love this organization. Our directors are so amazing, and the marching techs and just the community in general. And I'm just going to miss you all so much. Thank you for this opportunity to lead y'all this year.
Thank you, Rochelle. Very good speech. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Next up, we have our band president, Danica Flood. Over to you, Danica.
Hey everyone, so I just wanted to say I'm so glad we're able to celebrate this together considering the circumstances. I just want to thank the directors for setting this up again so we can see everyone this night. I know I've attended every band banquet from freshman through junior year, and so this year we get to celebrate class of 2020, and it's so exciting. My time in band, I wouldn't trade it for anything. I really, really appreciate this organization and everything that the directors and the teachers that we have leading it have taught us. Kind of like Rochelle said, freshman year we went to New York and it was so exciting, and sophomore year we went to Summer Creek, a little less exciting, and junior year was more normal, and senior year has been anything but normal, and I'm so glad we're able to stick together and be a band together. So thank you guys for letting me lead you this year, and I'm excited to celebrate tonight.
Thank you, Danica. Last but certainly not least, we have our hype man, Mr. Michael Hansen. Over to you, Mike.
All right, guys. I just want to thank you guys for being here. I also want to thank the band directors for creating the hype man position at the beginning of last year and allowing me to serve in it for 2 years. And so for my last speech, I want to leave you guys with the last little hype man speech. So I have always looked up to a lot of people, and one person I've looked up to is Shannon Sharp, who is a Hall of Fame football player. And he said that when people or circumstances told me I'd never make it, I listened to the one person that told me I could, myself. There will be people out there that tell you you can't do it. Circumstances are going to get hard. But as band students, we've overcome a lot. We've overcome Harvey. We've overcome so many different things, and it has made us stronger because of it. We've answered the challenge every time. So as you go out into the world and chase your dreams, remember the struggles you survived, and always listen to your heart, your mind, and the people that say you can do it. But most importantly, always bet on yourself. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Great speech, my man. All right, next we have up some senior recognitions. I will try to share my screen. Share computer sound. Make this one's first. Oh yeah, here we go. 10 minutes. Sit back and relax.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
I hope the days come easy and the moments pass slow, and each road leads you where you wanna go. And if you're faced with a choice and you have to choose, I hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And if one door opens to another door closed, I hope you keep on walking till you find the window. If it's cold outside, show the world the warmth of your smile. But more than anything, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. I hope you never look back, but you never forget all the ones who love you in the place you left. I hope you always forgive and you never regret, and you help somebody every chance you get. Oh, you find God's grace in every mistake, and always give more than you take. But more than anything, yeah, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And while you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this We all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I have faith, you need to borrow, for no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right up the road. I'll share your load if you just call me. Call me if you need a friend. Call me, if you need a friend. If you ever need a friend, call me. 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 If you need a friend, call me. 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 Call me.
That was such a good video. You know, I think I could name about half of them from their baby pictures. Anyway, I'm going to turn this over to Mr. Balch, talking about logistics for senior parade.
Yeah, before we do that, I'll say a word. First of all, thank you, Danica, for putting that together. It's just fantastic. Most of you are not aware that at the last 18 banquets that we've had, every time it comes to that video, I dismiss myself and walk away. And the reason I do that is because the hardest part of our job is saying goodbye. And it makes me sad because I got to say goodbye. It's right and proper because we get to say hello to some more freshmen. But to you seniors, it's difficult. So that's the first senior video I've seen at the banquet since I've worked at Kameron High School. I always walk away until this one. So If you would like to attend any of the parades next week, please meet us at Kameron High School parking lot at 5:15. We will line up and go over some protocol and then head out no later than 5:30. Each route will take about 2 hours to complete. While it is a parade, the band directors will get out at each of the houses so we can give the seniors items that they have received during the banquet. We ask that everyone in the parade block stay in their vehicle and in line in the duration of the parade. You are welcome to make as much noise as you would want. If you want to make a gift basket or something to hand off to the senior, be sure you have it ready to hand off to them as we drive by. We will let you know who the last senior is for the night, and from there the parade will end and we'll go our separate ways. Somebody has posted this in the group chat, and there's all the schedule. As far as Monday, we're going to visit the flutes and the saxophones. Tuesday, the clarinets and bass clarinets. Wednesday, the trumpets and horns. Thursday will be trombone, euphonium, and tuba. And then on Friday, we'll see all of the percussionists. The gift bag that we're going to give them, it's going to have their alumni shirt, their uniform patch, their senior memoir book, a KM4B cookie from Mrs. Nelson that she gave to you, and your certificates that you would normally receive either tonight, at our normal banquet. And y'all know what those normal certificates are, okay? Mr. Morrison.
I remembered to unmute myself that time. Yeah, thanks so much, Danica, for putting that video together. That was awesome. Just a cool, fun announcement on a little bit of a lighter note. Normally, one of my favorite traditions is at graduation, when the senior gets their name called on stage, before they make it back to their seat, I accept the follow request on Instagram, which is like the only social media I really use. However, the directors have decided that this is really like our last day for the seniors. Grade books are closing, so I am going to, by the end of this banquet, accept all of your follow requests and request to follow you back so that we can all keep in touch. So looking forward to that, and congratulations. We're gonna do some recognitions after this. And we're gonna go down the list of many achievements in band, and if Mr. Balch or Mr. Landis or myself call someone that has, or called an area that you have served in or achieved, just put a thumbs up on your screen. Mr. Balch will give more information on that. Mr. Balch, to you. I feel like we're on a news broadcast right now.
Yeah, when he says thumbs up, some of you give it live like this, but down there at the bottom of your screen where it says reactions, you can actually give a thumbs up with that, which is a bigger yellow one for that. So, hey, if you made freshman region band, can we see a big thumbs up? Freshman region band this year. We had a record number of freshmen that made region band this year. Got a thumbs up for there we go. Michael Hansen, you did not make freshman year region band this year. Okay?
My freshman year.
I understand. If you made region band, district band, if you qualified for district this year, give us a big thumbs up. If you give us another thumbs up if you were actually a part of all region band. Give us another thumbs up if you qualified for area. Oh, yeah, the number got kind of small, didn't it? We had a few of you who qualified and actually made all region orchestra. Who are you? Give us a thumbs up. Yeah? All right, so that was the region, guys. If you played in symphony orchestra, Keenewood High School Symphony, can I get a thumbs up from you? Keenewood High School Symphony. Whole bunch of you. Yeah. If you made a 1 at UIL solo and ensemble, on a solo and or an ensemble, give us a thumbs up. Come on, Taylor Swanson. Use the reaction button down there at the bottom, Taylor. Nick McCluckey, you got the reaction button down? There you go. And although it got canceled, we were planning on going to state solo and ensemble. If you had qualified for state solo and ensemble, give us a thumbs up also. Fantastic. This next person that we're going to recognize, we will actually give her a certificate that states this next week when we see her on our parade. This is the only person in our entire high school band, and we recognize this, 4 consecutive years playing in wind ensemble. 4 consecutive years. Give us a thumbs up, Danica. Yay! And everybody give a big applause for Danica. There we go. Fantastic. I love it. It's quite an accomplishment. Quite an accomplishment. And so we, in recognition of outstanding achievement and the fantastic attitude and service to our entire band, if we were to give out a most valuable award to a member this year, it would actually go to Danica Flood, the John Philip Sousa Award. Yay, Danica. All right. Our most improved musician over the last 4 years. You got 10 seconds to put who you think it is in the chat down there. Our most improved musician over the last 4 years. Jack Quillen put not me. Well, Jack, that's because you're a junior. Yeah. Most improved musician over the last 4 years. This individual started out his freshman year in concert 2, which was just fine, and he ended up in wind ensemble, Mr. Jack Gilligan. The next award goes to our most outstanding freshman musician. Who do y'all think was the most outstanding freshman musician? This is going to go to Mr. Jack Cruz. Way to go, Jack Cruz. It's fantastic, Jack. And not to be forgotten, as we walk a little bit down memory lane, back in the fall, we recognized Banbo and Sweetheart, Danica Flood and Daxon Moranto. Is Mr. Poland here? Has anybody seen Mr. Poland? Mr. Poland, if you could unmute your button and jump right in. We're going to turn this over to Mr. Hugh Poland.
I am here. Good evening, everybody. What a great privilege to be able to see you, even if in such a way as this. I'm thankful for the technology that allows us to at least get together this way. We had a great jazz band this year, and I feel so sad that we weren't able to complete the year because we started with such promise. This, I think the other directors saw this band has had more potential perhaps than we've seen in many of the bands that have come around in the last, I've been doing this, I guess, about 10 years. And we didn't start from the beginning of the year. Unfortunately, I was sort of in semi-retirement and then kind of got drafted and to jump back in, and I'm thankful for being able to rub shoulders with all the students in the band, that's for sure. You guys and gals did so good at solo and ensemble. I was really thrilled with your performance there and looking forward to bigger and better things, but alas, that doesn't always happen, does it? We're only graduating, I think, 4 out of the jazz band this year. Boting and Daniel and Dyron and David, and you guys have just been solid rocks for that band, and you've done an awesome job with it. So thankful for the leadership, the musicianship that all of you have brought to that. The truth is, we would not have even had a jazz band this year without 2 distinct individuals, and I think you know who those are. Dyron Powell and Luke Hammersmith. Those guys wouldn't take no for an answer, would they, Mr. Balch? They were determined. We want to play jazz band, and so they organized it. They helped run the auditions. They came up with the jazz band covenant. They really stayed on top of things, and they were organized. And of course, you know them both as really strong musicians anyway. And they even helped, they even helped choose the music. And I just appreciate those guys so much. Dyron and Luke, you guys are very, very special to me. And I hope you know that. And I hope you know that just because you graduate and you go on, I'll always be around if I can help in any way, encourage you, speak a word into your life, give you a letter of recommendation or whatever. I want to be able to do that. And really for any of you seniors that are leaving, life goes by so fast, right? We saw that in that excellent slideshow that was produced that we saw just a little while ago. It just goes by so fast. And I just encourage you, all of you, especially the seniors, make the most of your life. None of us are guaranteed a day beyond what we have today. Every day is a gift. Every breath we have is a gift. So go out and live with determination and go do what you're best at and have fun doing it. Don't forget to have fun, right? I want to say one final thing too. Again, this is just sort of different this year. Normally I would want to be able to present this in person, and we just can't at this time, but maybe hopefully by the time of the parade next week, there is one individual, one graduating senior that I think is highly deserving of this award. Each year we award the Louis Armstrong Award to the person who has exemplified what that great jazz leader and jazz educator did from years ago. If you're not familiar with him, go Wikipedia him, Louis Armstrong, go look him up on YouTube. But this person had the musicianship and has demonstrated that for several years in the jazz band. This person provided the leadership, the administrative qualities. This person provided the heart as well, and longed for this band to kind of resurrect from the ashes in a sense. And so the 2020 Louis Armstrong Award can only go to Dyron Powell this year. Dyron, we love you. We're appreciative of all you've done. I look forward to seeing and hearing great things from your life. And again, if there's ever anything I can do for you, I hope you let me know. God bless.
Thank you so much, Mr. Poland. Isn't Mr. Poland awesome for making time to come and just speak to us, even though we're not having our banquet in person? We just super appreciate him and his leadership. We're going to take some time now to go over just recognizing all of our leadership team. So once you hear one of the leaders that helped you in any way, shape, or form, drop like a good comment below, just giving them a shout out any way that you want to, or send them a text. It doesn't have to be over the chat. We're just going to go through the names to recognize and honor because of all the work and service that they pour into this band program. And honestly, our leadership team is one of the reasons why our band is so awesome. And we just can't say thank you enough to them. So shout outs to our executive council, President Danica Flood, Vice President Alexis Leach, and our VP of Administration, Aaron Doyle, our Office of Admin, our Secretary, Librarians, and Historian, Delaney Novak, Mia and Dia, the power team, and our historian, Nick McLucky. Didn't he do a great job with all this banquet stuff and all of the social media senior spotlights? We're going to go over our field leadership now, our drum majors, Rochelle and Sean, our drill leaders, Ben, Dawson, and Megan. And there are so many section leaders. What I want y'all to do is text your section leader something nice or some encouraging note, or drop it in the chat. And if you are a woodwind section leader, go ahead and give the thumbs up on your screen. And everyone, let's give them a virtual round of applause. Thank you so much for all of our woodwind leaders. If you are a brass section leader, go ahead and give them a round of applause and shoot them some encouraging words and put a thumbs up on your screen if that's you. So thankful for all of our field leadership. If y'all don't know, there are about 40 to 50 members on our leadership team. So we just want to thank all of them for all their work. Also, we'd like to give a shout out to our uniform crew captains, Sadie Stolt and our Lieutenant Morgan Wadsworth. If you served this year on uniform crew, go ahead and put a thumbs up on your screen so we can just honor and recognize you for all of your work for this band. And Mr. Landis, I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to you.
All right, everybody, some more leadership recognition coming up here. All my drumline people, drumline captain, drumline lieutenant, pit captain, guys, go ahead and throw that wave symbol up. I want everyone to see your faces. Guys, thank you so much for such a great season. I couldn't have imagined a better first year and a better drumline to come into and really enjoy my first year of teaching. You guys made it all the worthwhile, and I had such a blast working with you guys. Drumline Captain Michael Hansen, great stuff, man. Your heart and soul is beaming, and you know, you were a hype man, and I couldn't have imagined a better drumline captain to have worked with for my first year. So thank you again, all drumline leadership. You guys rock. You made my first year really enjoyable. Next, let's hit up the load crew leadership. I saw both of the Davids in here. Guys, go ahead and give me that wave symbol. Thank you guys for a great year. I told the directors upon my interview, I was so impressed by the student leadership that they had, and how much you guys take upon yourselves to be a part of this band and build upon this band each and every minute that you're in the program. And it's so inspiring to see you guys, and load crew leadership had a lot to do with those comments. You guys, you're so loud and in their faces, and it's just what they need in that section, and you did such a good job. If you're also on the load crew, go ahead and give a thumbs up. Let's get a round of applause for the load crew leadership. Cool. Next up, we have our clean crew. Thank you guys for all your hard work this season. Go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Our Grub Club helpers, you guys too. Holla holla, throw up that thumbs up. And then our service cabinet, our impeccable DJ, Trevor DeBenin. I don't know if he's in here, but a great DJ, very fun events. It's going to be a hard season to follow up of DJing.
And Luke Hammersmith.
And Luke Hammersmith. Don't forget.
Every warm-up block.
Yes. Sound technicians, music scribe, music coaches, guys, throw up that thumbs up. Thank you so much for your hard work this season. All right, I'm going to throw this over to Miss Kendrick, talking about our flag line. Miss Kendrick, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Awesome.
Okay. Hey, y'all. Miss K here. I'd bring you the baby, but he's eating. Flag line. First, I want to say y'all did so awesome this year, especially dealing with all the hormones. So thank you for that. Skylar and Elizabeth, our two graduates this year. Ladies, you did awesome. Super proud of you. Really look forward to seeing what you do with your lives, watching you grow. And I want to thank all of the seniors, actually. This is my senior year as well. It's been really nice teaching and learning and growing with y'all. So thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Miss Kendrick. Mr. Balch, goes to you.
Yeah, let's give a big shout out to section of the season. Do y'all remember who section of the season was? That was the euphonium section. Everybody give an applause. Euphonium section, give us a thumbs. And they, as we continue to review this fantastic year that y'all have had up until spring break. And we're still blessed. All right. Earlier this week on Monday, we asked you to vote for some superlatives. Superlatives. All right. This award goes to, it's entitled Drama Queen. And this award this year goes to, drum roll please, Shelby Smith. All right. Next up goes to Mr. Drama King. This was actually a tie, believe it or not. So we're going to recognize both of these young men. Drama King, a tie between, drum roll, Mr. Josh Costco and Mr. Griffith Stapp. I think most all of you would agree with that. Next up, we have an award we created a few years ago. This is called the Khaki Queen, a person who sports their khaki shorts the best. Doesn't have to be a senior, but Khaki Queen for this year, and I think you would all agree, because we don't like those khaki shorts, but we're going to keep wearing them. Dia Rouser. And of course, you can't have a queen without a king. Khaki King for this year is Mr. William Gregory. I think y'all would agree with that. Okay, Mr. Landis.
All right, next up on our list of superlatives, most humorous female. I have to agree 100%. I had so many sectionals with this person, and it always started and ended in laughter. Miss Megan Russell. Yes, ma'am, very much so. Next up, most humorous male. Hard to argue this one. Mr. David Bodenlick. Oh, yeah. Most likely to cheer you up. You know, I just want to see, go ahead and post what you think in the results. Who is most likely to cheer you up? I bet everyone gets the same answer. Miss Rochelle Wilshire. And the speech and everything, so beaming. It was so good. Definitely cheered me up. Cutest couple that never was. This is quite funny. So cutest couple that never was goes to Carla Lopez and Griffin Tingle. Yes. Nice. All right, most likely to win a Grammy, Oscar, or Tony. We actually had a tie here. I bet you guys can guess the first one. That is Mr. Trevor DeBenin. Duh. And then the next one, Mr. Michael Hansen. I saw that little head turn like, what? Yeah, you got it. And then last but not least, most likely to become president, Michael Hansen. Awesome. Cool. That's all for our superlatives today. I'm going to hand this over to Mr. Morrison.
Awesome. Congratulations, you guys. Some quite the funny superlatives. We've never done this virtually before, but we're about to do our section item pass down. So if you signed up for that, or if you have an item you need to pass down, make sure you go ahead and go get that. We have some people have signed up, but in order to have some type of order, I'm just going to go down the list of instruments. And if you meant to sign up or you didn't sign up, just unmute yourself, and I encourage everyone to put it on speaker view so that we can see that one person speaking. Flutes, no one signed up. Is there anyone in the flute section that is here to pass something down? You have 5 seconds before I move on. All right, oboes or double reeds, do you have anything you would like to pass down? 5 seconds, this is your moment. I don't know if y'all do that yet. No? All right, up next we have Rochelle Wilshire. You're gonna pass down to the clarinets. If you could unmute yourself, please.
Okay, so our section animal, his name's Mortimer, and if you all can look at Jane Moore's screen, I delivered him over there today. I don't know if Jane read my text. Oops, I didn't know we were supposed to have them ourselves, so I accidentally gave him away already. But Mortimer he isn't a real type of animal. He's got like antlers, and he's all colorful. There's Jane. There he is. Yes, he's in his cage. You see the antlers? He's like green and yellow, and all of the random items in there are items that the clarinets have put in his cage over the years. And if you notice the writing on the cage, there's his name, are all of the clarinets that have received him over the years. So he's been around for a really, really long time. Jane, can you look on there and see when is the earliest date?
Right now, I see 2009. No, wait. 2007. 2006. Okay, I think 2003. Yeah.
Yeah, so he is really old and really smelly. Jane told me that he's smelly, but he has been a relic of the clarinet section, and I really appreciated getting him last year. I think personally the reason why he is colorful and not really a real animal is because the clarinet section as a whole is such a melting pot of different personalities and talents and characteristics. So I think he really embraces the clarinet section a lot. Excuse me. And I present Mortimer to Jane because she has embraced the clarinet section immensely, even from her freshman year. She wasn't just participating in different section spirit days. She was the one offering the ideas to dress up and show our enthusiasm. And even when she moved to Flagline, she was still enthusiastic about the clarinet section, and her talent on the clarinet is unlike any other. And I am just so honored to pass down little Mortimer to Jane.
Thank you so much, Rochelle. Fantastic presentation. Next, we're going to go to Dyron Powell for the alto section. Dyron, are you here?
What? Yep. What's up? Can you see me? Awesome.
I can see you.
Okay, so every year since 2014, the alto saxophones have had this book right here. What's in it? The contents, other than the log of individuals in the alto saxophone section, and then the low reeds like the tenors and the bass clarinets. Other than the names of those, all of the other wonders that fill the many pages of this book, well, those will be unknown to the mortals forever. Anyway, this book is going to Renee Ward because she has been a great co-section leader. She and I have had the honor of, I guess the word is handling our section, if you can call it that. But here it goes. Renee Ward, catch.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Darren. Low Reeds, do you have anything that you want to pass down? I know you have something because Alec Lloyd has signed it himself, but do you want to present it here? Speak now, forever hold your peace. All right, next is the trumpet section. Daniel Holubeck, you signed up. Will you go ahead and pass down your section, please?
Yeah, hi guys. I'm glad to be here tonight. It's a great honor to pass down Wesley, our penguin mascot right here. Got him right here with the harness, wear him everywhere. And I also have the originals to Blue right here. Before I present Wesley to the next owner, I'd like to talk about how great the trumpet section is and how it's changed over the past 4 years that I've been here. I owe a lot of this to our great section leaders that we've had, especially the one we've had this year, 2019. Awesome group of people. Love working with them. They have such a great attitude. Charisma is amazing, and they know how to teach. But the person that I chose has a great attitude towards hard work. They try and give it their best. Everything is awesome. Everything that they do is just their best. They always try. They got a lot of musicianship, so they know what to do when they play the trumpet. They can explain anything to you, and I think that they are going places. I have a great feeling about them, and I'd like to present Wesley to George Cleaver.
Yeah. Congratulations, George. Thank you so much, Daniel. The next section actually had 3 people sign up for it, so we're going to keep them brief. But who would expect anything less from the horn section? Nick Pisani, will you start us off? Please, Nick, are you here? We'll go Nick, and then Danica, and then Delaney, so y'all can just pass it to each other.
We actually changed it. It's just going to be Danica and Delaney.
Okay, well, good to see you, Nick. Danica, come on.
Okay, hey, I don't know what's going up with my background. This is Ryan, sir. Oh, geez, can you see him?
No.
He's a cactus, and he has been in our section for about, he's heavy, so I'm not going to hold him, for about 3 years now. The person I've chosen, I think you can all guess who it is. has been very dedicated to our band. He's actually one of the drum majors next year. So Dawson, right answer is now yours. Take care of him.
Congratulations, Dawson. Delaney.
Hey guys, so for the past few years, the horn section has been playing this murder game that I've kind of started and like kind of assigned people their things and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be passing that job down to Caroline.
Awesome. Congratulations, Caroline. Thank you, Delaney. Up next, we have the trombones. No one signed up for it. Trombones, do y'all need to present anything right now? We good? I see Sean shaking his head no. We'll move forward. But you have the euphoniums up next. Let's go Jack Snell and then Dax and Moranto. Jack.
Can you all hear me?
I can hear you. Yes, sir.
Okay. So at main event, we spent we went to main event and we got a bunch of tickets and we pulled them all together and we wanted to get a giant stuffed Pikachu plush, but that was too expensive. So we just got this Mario instead. It looks like a trash bag. It's not. Don't say it looks like a trash bag. It'll hurt his feelings. So I want to present this to the person who has shown the most improvement in their marching throughout the years. And hopefully when their time comes, they can pimp out Mario and pass it down to the next person. So I would like to award the Hat Master himself, Pimp Mario, to Tyler Luttrell. I don't know if he's here, but yeah.
Congratulations, Tyler. Awesome. Thank you, Jack. Daxon.
All right. So as amazing as Mario is, I think mine is a little bit more important. So I'm going to be passing down functions but ugly. So in case you weren't here or you don't remember, last year, Tyler Penning passed this down to me. And just so you can see her, she is a beautiful horn. I don't know if you're actually going to be able to see, but she has a couple spots that are a little brown, maybe some green, a little bit of red. She's had a fun time in KM4B. However, last summer, she was cleaned. So she's no longer functions but ugly. She is functions but not quite as ugly. And this horn will be going to Carson Lynn because I think he will be able to take the special care that is needed for such an amazing horn.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Daxon. Congratulations, Carson, on a beautiful horn, kinda. I hope it works next year still. All right, tubas, no one signed up. Is there anyone that wants to pass something down? You guys are doing great.
Yes, Josh Costco is at work right now, but he asked me to pass down our section relic. So as most of you know, Hussein graduated last year, and he left us his #1 dad hat. And he passed it down to Josh Costco. And so we are passing the #1 dad hat down to the new dad of the section of Charles Thomas. I don't have it with me, but in spirit.
Awesome. Yeah, receive that hat in spirit there, Charles. Thank you, Gabe, so much. Appreciate it. Up next, we have the percussion section. Michael Hansen.
Okay, so for a very long time, and it was never specified to me how long ago it was, the drum line has had this really filthy unicorn blanket that just kind of sits in people's cars, like the trucks, not the seats, because it's nasty. But we don't actually put our hands on it because it's disgusting. And we pass it down to who we feel like is a great leader and has exhibited great leadership and will continue to do that. And so this one goes to someone who came in as a freshman and just lived band. I've worked with them a lot. They're a great person, great role model. And that person is Mitchell Van Cleve.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Michael, and congratulations, Mitchell. Up next, we have Shelby Smith passing down something. It's not necessarily a section item, but it is a very important item to our band. Shelby, are you here?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Take it away.
So this is Harvey the Third. As some of you know, we had a hurricane my sophomore year, and the band hall flooded along with our school. Mom, stop. Okay. And so when we came back to Kingwood, it was me and Joe Ramirez, who you have to be 18 to buy a fish at PetSmart, so I had to take him with me. And we went and bought Harvey First, or the first Harvey, and we brought it in our first week back at Kingwood. And I walked up to Mr. Morrison and I was like, hey, so I got the band hall of fish. and his name is Harvey to commemorate our years together. And so then the first Harvey died because the school's electricity went out one day over the weekend. And then so Mr. Morrison flushed him down the toilet and didn't tell me until the afternoon.
I've apologized a lot, and I'm sorry. Continue.
And then I was like, well, what do I do now? And then I remembered A&M has Revly, and they just get a new one when she passes. So I said, well, Joe, you need to, I'll take you back to PetSmart. I'm not 18 yet. We need to buy another fish. And so we went and bought Harvey the second. He was way more upbeat, way more happy. He was a very sweet fish. And then he had some, what we think was like stomach problems, and he passed very unfortunately. And he is buried underneath the band tower. We had a nice funeral service after band one day. Daniel was playing taps. So, and then we got Harvey the third. So it is going to Miss Megan Russell, because she, I feel like, is a very responsible person, and to take care of a fish, you have to be there every day to feed him. You have to clean his tank, and she is a very good person to do it. So this goes to Miss Megan Russell.
Congratulations, Megan, and thank you for that beautiful recollection and summary of all of the Harveys. Last but not least, for our passing down, we have our load crew leadership, the Davids, the infamous Davids. Take it away, guys.
Hey, so we're passing down the shovel and the red pants. I think David has the red pants, and Brendan and Gifford did a fantastic job this past year as being lieutenants, and I think they're really deserving of being captains, and I'm excited to see how next year's load crew turns out, and I'm really excited to see what they do in the future. So we don't have the shovel because Josh Costco decided to keep stealing it, so I locked it in the band hall, but David has the pants somewhere.
Awesome. Thank you so much, David. Does anyone else have something to pass down? I see a comment. You want to go ahead and take it away? This will be our last one before we move to scholarships.
Yes, I do have something to pass down. I don't have it in here. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere in my room. It's a scooter. I'm starting it this year. Sorry, Michael. And yeah, so I just got this scooter at this camp because I sold a pin and I made money and I bought a scooter. And one time during some band thing, I showed up early and was just kind of scootering around the parking lot, and then I was scootering after the thing, and then I got in trouble because I didn't go home because I wanted to play with my scooter, and I decided that I'm going to pass it down to someone who's always really positive and goofy and funny and is the kind of person who deserves to get a scooter and add more stickers to it because it's got stickers. So the scooter is going to Daniel O'Keefe.
Congratulations,
Yes.
Daniel O'Keefe.
The scooter is mine. Finally.
Congratulations, Daniel.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Balch, will you introduce our next special guest?
Yeah, we actually have Denise Omesberger is here, and let's give a big shout out to Miss Omesberger. Everybody give her a big hand clap down there in the reactions. She has been with us through thick and thin, helped us get through Hurricane Harvey, served our students to an incredible degree, and we're going to turn this over to her and let her talk about scholarship recipients.
Hello, band. Okay, so my name is Denise Omesberger, also known as Caitlin's mom or Mrs. O. I currently serve as Vice President of the Kingwood Band Boosters. In my role as VP, I had the honor of serving as chair of the Senior Scholarship Selection Committee. Our committee had the opportunity to get to know 6 of this year's band seniors better, and what an amazing group they are. All of them are exceptional leaders and musicians. I know I also know that your band directors are proud, and you'll all be missed next year. I want to remind you that the funding for these scholarships are made possible by the $25 family booster membership dues that are paid annually, and also by the band fundraisers, particularly concessions. So with that in mind, I do strongly encourage every family to become a booster member for the 2021 year, and also sign up to work at least 2 concession stand shifts during the next football season. It's now my pleasure to announce the recipients of the Band Booster College Scholarships. These scholarships are awarded to selected students based primarily on their musical achievements or their leadership and service accomplishments. Each student will receive $500 toward their college education, with one outstanding senior band student receiving a $1,000 scholarship. When we call their names, I want y'all to click the applause button for them. The first band student receiving a booster scholarship is Sean Janson. The next student is Boting Liu. The next one is David Stepanenko. And the next one is Rochelle Wilshire. Our next scholarship is the Bankston Hart Scholarship, named in honor of Mr. Buck Bankston, who taught at all 3 Kingwood Middle Schools and is awarded every year to one devoted senior band student. This year, the award goes to Caitlin Omensberger. Congratulations, Caitlin. Finally, the Linda Tyner Band Scholarship is named in honor of the first band director at Kingwood High School and is awarded every year to the outstanding senior band student. This year, the award goes to, drum roll. Can you hear it? Danica Flood. Congratulations, Danica. So each of them have already received their certificates. So if they can hold them up so everybody can see, that'd be great.
Awesome.
Congratulations, everyone. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Ms. Omensberger, and congratulations to all you recipients. We only have a couple more items. We have the Mustang Sally Award, our end of year video, and then some closing comments. So without further ado, it is tradition that the previous winner of the Mustang Sally Award presents it down. We are going to virtually welcome Grant Doyle. He sent in a video, so he's not here. But here's a video of him giving a speech. I appreciate the applause. Look at that beard.
Good evening. As many of you know, my name is Grant Doyle, and I had the honor of being this band's drum major last year, as well as being the recipient of the Mustang Sally Award. I'm very happy to be here, and I'm also very sorry that we have to all do this digitally, and we can't all be together in person. However, I'm glad that we can do this nonetheless. For those of you that don't know, Mustang Sally is this band's mascot, and if you haven't had the privilege of meeting her, I'd say it is quite the honor. Now, the Mustang Sally Award goes to a senior that is considered to be the ideal band student. This senior has been awarded this honor due to their love for this band program, as well as their pristine demonstration of KM4B's 6 pillars of culture: grit, camaraderie, respect, responsibility, leadership, and musicianship. The recipient of this award was chosen by their peers and is someone I have been very privileged to know for the past 4 years. In addition to the 6 pillars of culture, this person is selfless beyond measure, hardworking without dereliction, and caring with endless bounds. I have never seen this person in a gloomy mood. She is always looking forward to the brighter future that is ahead, and she will always do her best to lift you up whenever you have fallen down. This person was always my go-to instructor whenever I wasn't sure how to help someone on the marching field. I could reach out to her and say, "Look at that student over there. I can't tell how to correct their bad marching habits. Can you help me?" And sure enough, she'd go over there, watch the student for a little bit, and then go right in and help the student out. And that is something that I really strive to be like. So, without further ado, I am very, very pleased to announce the recipient of the 2020 Mustang Sally Award, Rochelle Wilshire. Congratulations. Thank you.
Yay, congratulations, Rochelle, Mustang Sally Award. Rochelle, is there anything you'd like to say? Rochelle, is there anything you'd like to say? Congratulations. If not, that's very okay. I can't see you right now, but congratulations. All right. Mr. Landis, it is time to show the end of year video, and then we're going to have some closing comments. Thank you, guys. Here's the end of the year video. Congratulations again, Rochelle. Hey, Grant.
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, that someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the band. I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loading merch in that 12-passenger van in a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name and a star. Now look at where we at, still growing up, still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I'd become. Couldn't wait to get older, couldn't wait to be some. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that blast first. Wish I made it to homecoming. Got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would have gotten out of my shell. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what other people thought and felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open and the stars above. Moment frozen, sneaking out and falling in love. Me, you, and that futon. We just begun. On the grass dreaming, figuring out who I was. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Never thought we'd get old. Maybe we're still young. Maybe you always look back and think it was better than it was. Maybe these are the moments. Maybe I've been missing what it's about. Been scared of the future, thinking about the past while missing out on now. We've come so far. I guess I'm proud, and I ain't worried about the wrinkles around my smile. I got some scars. I've been around. I felt some pain and seen some things, but I'm here now. Those good old days.
You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. I wish somebody would have told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days. fell, and I am left to sell. The path to heaven runs through mouths of clouded hell, right to the top. Don't look back. Turn into rags and giving the commodities a rain check. I don't ever wanna let you down. I don't ever wanna leave this town. 'Cause after all, the city never sleeps at night. It's time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit bigger, but then I'll admit I'm just the same as I was. Now don't you understand that I'm never changing who I am? It's time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit bigger, but then I'll admit I'm just the same as I was. Now don't you understand that I'm never changing who I am? This road never looked so lonely. This house doesn't burn down slowly. To ashes, to ashes. It's time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit bigger, but then I'll admit I'm just the same as I was. Now don't you understand that I'm never changing who I am? It's time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit bigger, but then I'll admit I'm just the same as I was. Don't you understand that I'm never changing who I
Excellent job, Danica, putting all that together. That was wonderful. And we have some closing remarks. And to start it off, let's give all a huge applause to our first year band director, Mr. Landis.
That's me. Hey, everyone. Thank you so much for an amazing first year for myself. I wanted to say a couple things. Seniors, thank you for being so welcoming. I didn't really know what I was getting myself into when I started teaching, and you guys have made it all the more better and just the best environment to work in. And I don't even consider it work because it was great. And I know you guys are going to do great things in your future. And I'm just really looking forward to seeing where you guys come out. That being said, I had so much things to say, and I thought the best way to really say them was by song. So I wrote a little special ditty for tonight. I'm going to post the lyrics in the chat if you want to follow along. Not that much of a singer, but give me a break. All right, give me 1 second. Here we go. Give me a second, I need to get my story straight. My first year has been cut short by this COVID-19 outbreak. I can't believe this is happening. I'm only just a freshman. I just got to know my seniors. Now they are leaving. I know I started teaching months ago. I know I've got nothing to regret. But between my dreams and musical things, I'm trying to learn how to teach. I'm trying hard to get back. So if by the time the Zoom closes and you feel like jamming out, please headbang along tonight. We'll finish strong. One band united for forever. It'll get better, KM4B. I know that I'm not all that you got. Morrison and Mr. Balch, this band has been apart for far too long, and I miss the band. You're all my friends, and I know that I will see you all again tonight. We'll finish strong. One band united for forever. It'll get better. KM4B. So if by the time the Zoom closes and you feel like jamming out, please headbang along tonight. Thank you guys so much. Again, it's been an amazing experience, and a big thank you to the staff as well, Mr. Morrison, Mr. Balch. I can't imagine a better team to have come into. You guys are so supportive and literally my family. And also, I would be remiss if I didn't thank Miss Allie Landis. My wife has been my rock. She's my best friend, and honestly, she sings better than me, but she let me take that one. So thank you guys again. Seniors, show the world what you got. All right, over to you guys, Mr. Morrison and Mr. Balch.
I'll take the bullet, Mr. Balch. I'll go after that so that you don't have to follow up with that. That was incredible. Wow, what a classy guy. There's literally no way I can top it, so I'll just talk what I feel. But I just wanted to thank you guys so much. Mr. Landis has been such a great contribution to this band. I think we've all learned to know and love him super well, even in just 1 year. It feels like he's been teaching here for more than just a year, I think, or that's how it feels in the office at least. So we're just so thankful for you, man. To just like the band and to the seniors, I'm going to be real upset if you don't keep in touch. I will track you down. Not really, but just please do keep in touch. This is like my senior class, you know, and I feel like I was sent to KM4B for a reason, to go through like the exciting first year and to be with you guys through Harvey and then through Hawaii and New York and then now this. And it kind of stinks that this is our last gathering as the class of 2020 in 4 years. But just keep in touch. You're always welcome to reach out to us, an email or text or phone call, and stop in the band hall. And like any life advice, anytime you need a listening ear, or if you just have exciting news you want to share, like please just keep us posted, okay? We really do love you guys, and we can't thank you enough. Our band is successful and so great because of how our seniors treat and steward it. It's a responsibility, and junior class, you have a high standard to come up to after this senior class, and I believe that you can do that as well. So I love you guys. Keep in touch, and Mr. Balch.
Yeah, I wanted to give a big shout out to everybody who put the banquet together, Mr. Morrison, Mr. Landez, and Danica for the videos, and the leadership team for just giving us a time to share this evening, to laugh and cut up and virtually distance as a family. It's great to see you. I truly miss you. It's sad, but it's great to see you, and we're all so incredibly blessed. And I would close and say, count your blessings, because we are. It's incredible. So I'm going to sign off with those final remarks. I'll see a lot of you next week. Seniors, will see you during the evenings next week as we do our parade, and we've got all those instructions that we talked about earlier. Mr. Morrison.
That's all I got, guys. I love y'all. I hope to see you next week at the senior parades, okay? Thanks for signing in.
Love you all. See you soon.
Bye. Mr. Landis with the straight fire songs, my son.